Hello, today I want to explore a time capsule track. The artist is Yun Sim-deok. The song is Saui Chanmi, which means the hymn of death or in praise of death, or some people just call it the death song. It's from 1926. It was originally recorded by Nitto, a Japanese company. So this is quite old. I'm also going to say this is not for everyone. Not by a long shot, but I think this is probably the most moving, saddest song I've ever heard. It is a Korean song. I'm not putting it in my Global Picks playlist because I think it belongs more as a time capsule. But if you're someone that embraces the human condition, it will surely affect you despite the language barrier. That's of course if you can't speak Korean. But this song has a backstory that really contributes to it. Yoon was Korea's first well-known soprano. She was studying music in Japan at the Tokyo Music School, which was rare for a Korean woman of that day. She also wrote the lyrics for this in Korean, which was also very rare at that time. The recording was made in Osaka, and Yoon's sister Yun Sim-deok accompanied her on piano. But here's the backstory. Yun Sim-deok fell in love with Kim Yoo-jin, a married Korean student, poet, playwright while in Japan. So he was married, and I think I recall that they were from different classes as well, but it was forbidden love. It was a Romeo and Juliet kind of story. On August 4th, 1926, Yoon and Kim jumped from a passenger ship en route from Shimonoseki, Japan to Busan, Korea, presumably to their deaths. And the song was released the same year. She had recorded it before that. The public saw this as her farewell or her final say or final words. But I think it's a potent symbol of romanticism, tragedy, defiance against cultural norms, forbidden love. After her death, the song became super popular, selling over 100,000 copies at that time, which was unheard of. It was like a blockbuster. The pros. It's a time capsule of a different era. It reminds me a bit of Titanic, but it has this earnestness and the feeling of being stuck. You can feel that she is torn between her lover and her family. It's very heartbreaking. It was adapted from Waves of the Danube, a waltz by the Romanian composer Iosif Ivanovicih. I'll link both songs below. The music is beautiful, but it's also her vocal delivery. It cracks the recording equipment with its sorrow. That's the only way to describe it. She just reaches these notes that the recording equipment can't handle. The cons. It'll probably make you cry. I think it will. If you have ever loved someone you shouldn't have, or something like that, some kind of forbidden love, this will definitely speak to you. And like I said, I think the feelings transcend the language. Final thoughts. This is haunting, tragic. It's almost ghostly and forlorn. It sounds really far away. It's a bit operatic, but it's super intimate. And I don't think an artist today would be this bold, not in today's music market or just in general. This is her swan song. However, there are rumors that the two faked their deaths and fled to Europe. But I kind of think this is like the Elvis or Jim Morrison stuff, and I don't really believe it. You can hear the reality of her situation in her voice, and I think they really did jump. But the links are below. I also added a more modern cover if you want to hear what it sounds like without all the limitations of the 1926 recording equipment. I hope this wasn't too much of a downer, but it is a gorgeous song. It really is. There's something about the distance. It's coming up on 100 years, and yeah, you can feel it. It's just kind of a miraculous thing that it even exists. But that's all I got for this one. Take care. Have a good day.